of on the internet, 50 Cent trolled Meg The Stallion. We briefly talked about it on the news this morning. You saw that, Lush?
Yeah, I saw a little bit about it. Yeah.
That nigga 50 Cent is King Troll.
50 Cent put her on the meme that morphine's her to Jesse Smollett.
That's hilarious. I mean, man.
50 Cent is absolutely hilarious. He like one of the
It might
first
not be up
trolls. Like we were saying earlier, if you watch the news. That niggas are full motherfucking trolls. 50 Cent is like the original troll.
You don't want, 50 came in the game. How to Rob, I think it was like, what, 1997,
Nine.
98,
99.
99? Yeah,
We
yeah.
talked about it
99.
earlier.
Yeah.
That's what, and I had said like, dang, we need less here right now because we was talking about how to rob, and I'm like,
He got
how
on-
did they feel? How did the industry feel?
Oh,
or
people
when
were
he-
pissed
when
off.
that
I
came
told
out?
you.
People were really pissed off.
Niggas
In
was
fact,
hot.
you know who got the maddest about it? Is when he dissed Wu-Tang Clan when he said I'll stick RZA Ray and Ghost for them funny ass rings, and then on the second Ghostface album, he had a whole skit dissing 50 Cent. He's like, he said something about like he had the voice altering effect on his voice, and he's like next time you see me, I'm gonna be with 500 wolves. He said something, yeah,
Wait, so let's tell me this.
on the
So-
Supreme Clientele album.
So people didn't find that that form of like rapping like as an art is just creative, like how Biggie did Dreams. Like they didn't.
There's a big difference between Dreams and that record, and remember, not
But were people believing like that Biggie fucked any of these girls or anything like that?
I mean, no. Well, if you listen to the song, it's like Dreams. It's Dreams of fucking an R&B bitch. You
Yeah.
feel me? Like,
Yeah,
so
not
like he's
saying
saying
I
this is what I
fucked
want to do.
Ah.
Yeah, and remember, Lil Kim.
Oh, because he's 50 is saying what he gonna do.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna do this.
Okay,
and,
I get you.
and,
You said
uh,
it's different context.
And remember, Lil Kim also had the response to that.
What if
She
it
had
was a
the-
song called like Hit List? And then he naming about how he gonna fuck all these bitches. That's different
Yeah.
than Dreams.
Yeah.
He's aspiring. Now, if it was
Yeah.
like Hit List or some shit, these are some bitches that he's trying to fuck.
So
You
niggas
feel
was
me?
taking it literal.
Yeah, well, so it's a much different time in hip hop where, like, I mean, to this day, if you diss somebody, there's repercussions. But back then, it wasn't.
Cause if some shit like that dropped today, niggas not gonna take it.
No,
Literal.
because now we're in the era of like there's 16-year-old kids in Chicago, in New York, in Jacksonville, Florida, making songs about each other and then actually sliding on each
I
other.
think niggas would take it serious right now too, especially depending on the type of nigga that did it. If it's a nigga like 50 Cent who do some shit like that right now, I think niggas would take it serious.
At the time, like 50 was like a known goon.
Like,
he was
imagine-
way more known as a street dude
Fact.
than a
Yeah,
rapper.
yeah,
Now
You know what I'm
imagine if this
saying?
was like 3 years ago and RP Pop Smoke, if he was still alive and he would have did that 3 years ago, it would have been a problem.
Well, remember Rico Reckless?
Facts.
He did the hit him up joint.
Yeah, he did.
And he just that's the first time I heard Rico Reckless.
For real?
Actually, yeah.
But 50 was coming at R&B niggas though. Like it didn't seem like it
No,
was too
he was coming at
serious.
rappers.
No,
He was
and
yeah.
but I'm saying and
Yeah.
R&B
yeah,
niggas.
Yeah.
But you got to
for
remember,
sure.
at that time, niggas wasn't making jokes like that.
No.
So
Right.
it had to be taken extremely serious. And right now, you know everything gets taken serious. Niggas would be like, nah, we gonna pop him when we see him. I don't think that shit would be took as no joke. Unless a joke-ass nigga does it, like a comedian who trying to rap or, you feel me? Like, if it's a remotely street cat doing some shit like that, problem.
Cause he was like he had bars, wasn't he? He said something about SWV,
Yeah, no, he was
Carl Thomas.
So yeah, he did have R&B disses in there, but he's dissing a lot of rappers. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, and out of anybody, like, you know,
I mean, not Carl Thomas. Was it Brian McKnight? It was one of them.
he.
Shamar Moore.
Yep. Actors, you feel
Yeah,
me?
yeah.
He winds up getting into it with Jay-Z as a result of that. Him and Jay-Z had a back and forth. He dissed Jay-Z on a song called "Gentleman," which is one of his. Which was before Get Rich. I think it was on Power of the Dollar, which was a really poppin' his first deal after he had like the whole How to Rob run. He was on a crazy mixtape run, and Power of the Dollar was like the main one. I think it was on that, but if not, it was right around that time. And he dissed Jay-Z. Then the Wu-Tang thing, and then like. On the heels of that, obviously, 50 blows up, and what happens? He's beefing with Ja, which was really stemming from some street shit. Like the beef with Ja Rule was over some Queens like street shit right there, and Supreme and all that. Like not the clothing brand,
It was over somebody.
the dope dealer,
I
Supreme.
think Ja Rule chain got took, and then 50 Cent was seen with the nigga that took his chain. So then
Yeah.
Ja Rule was like, fuck him.
Yeah, and like he got into it with the dude Black Child, who was his man's and all that. It was like a whole bunch. Somebody got
Yeah,
stabbed.
Black Child stabbed somebody.
Yeah, somebody got
It was definitely getting.
So y'all think if some shit like that dropped today,
It'll
it'll still be taken with the same.
Hell yeah.
How to it depends on the context. Like the funny thing is when you listen to How to Rob, and How to Rob was produced by D Dot and all. Like it's like it was a comedy song. It had the mad rapper on the hook. This
was a comedian on
Yeah,
it,
yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
This
Like,
ain't serious.
yeah.
Nah, see, I forgot that was the hook.
Right.
Because if we comparing it to Biggie and Biggie is saying dreams, the nigga on the hook is saying this ain't serious.
But fools are still got upset about it. You feel me?
Right,
Like
yeah.
Wu-Tang ain't trying to have people play with their names. Like
Yeah,
at this
yeah.
point, now that like the majority of Wu-Tang Clan fans are European 54-year-olds,
Facts.
people don't realize that them dudes was really out the trenches with it at the time, and like people had
And them
commanded
niggas
a
was
lot
moving.
of.
Them niggas was moving like fucking roaches.
Yeah.
100 of them niggas everywhere they was going.
Yeah.
It was thick. Niggas
So-
wasn't playing with them.
So tell me.